Hey, Sons of Liberty here. Just completed our set at Crazy Cowboy 3.
Yeah,
Facebar.
What a magnificent time.
Opening that one up, and a massive shout out to Alec and Steph.
Hey, thank you guys.
Cheers.
An incredible day.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's absolutely, you know, the organisation's fantastic. So I'm really pleased to be
Yeah,
here.
we haven't got our vans out the car park out the back yet, but you know, there is curry there. So yeah, and there's drinks too. Yeah, so.
So you guys obviously opened this festival today.
Yeah,
What was it like to sort of just open? I know there was quite a few people in really early as well.
Great.
See you guys. So
yeah.
It must have been quite good.
That was really cool because we could see T-shirts and stuff in the crowd, so that's really nice. And of course, opening up, you get a bit more of a chilled setup as well. So we were here nice and early, got everything sorted out.
When we started playing,
and then poor old Steve had part of his drum kit went missing. The house kit went missing because apparently it belonged in the other room. So there was a bit of a mad panic before we went on. But
we got there.
Other than that,
it was great.
It was pretty damn good.
They warmed up really quickly. They're not drunk enough yet, but you know.
Yeah, we are.
There was plenty of interaction though, so it looked like a really
You
good
never
set.
know when you're first on if there's going to be one man and his dog, or even two men and two dogs.
Yeah.
Luckily enough, there was quite a few in there.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, the clap along bit in Freeman and the singing back at Damned If You Do was fantastic.
Yeah, we're all pleased.
Yeah, absolutely over the moon.
Well, guys, the sound was great from out on the
That's
floor,
great to hear as well.
and you guys rocked the stage. So
yeah,
Matt did a fantastic job with the sound.
Oh yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah, big thanks to Matt.
Yeah,
Matt!
yeah.
So where can guys see you play next?
Well, we've got so much coming up now. I mean, actually,
we're in London on Friday.
We're in London on Friday for the Rambling Man playoff type gig.
Big Red.
Yeah. So, and then actually May we're taking a bit of time off, and then we'll be in the studio in June, recording hopefully an album.
Yeah, we're furiously writing new material now.
And then June onwards is like a festival month. You know, so we've got Rock in the Shires, we've got Rock and Blues Custom Show,
That's amazing.
We've got Hard Rock Hell Crows, we've got SOS Festival in Manchester, and then
Full Sticks as well.
you got the one in Amber Cumsuch.
Yeah. But yeah, Planet Rockstock in December is really what we're building up to, and then obviously next year starts all over again.
Back to Giants of Rock on the main stage.
So that's really cool. And if anybody can make it, we've got a hometown Bristol show, October 26th at the Louisiana in Bristol.
It's a Saturday, so
and we've got a couple of really cool support bands as well. So Black Whiskey are coming down from London,
and Trouble County
coming up from Portsmouth. So
really good
so please come and support us at that gig. That's our sort of first major headline gig in Bristol. So so that should be pretty cool. By then we should be firing on all cylinders in October.
I think you've certainly made a few new fans that have never seen you guys before. And onwards and upwards, I guess.
Thank you very much.
So thank you for coming today.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Right, so welcome to the Backbone Blues Band today. It's Crazy Cowboy Festival 3 in Reading. Oh guys, how was your set?
It was brilliant. We had a great crowd, early doors with the first band on in the Blue Room. Pretty packed. It was great. Want to thank Alec and Steph while we're here
good
for
job,
putting everything on. Thanks,
really
guys.
good job.
Really good. Yeah, great.
Brave as well.
Yes.
You had the crowd. I mean, I went in there, took some pictures as well, and the crowd seemed really up for it as well. There's a really good sort of atmosphere, good vibe going today.
That was good, yeah. It's a big part of the blues, this call and response thing. You know, if you like, and we've been lucky enough to tour the States a few times. The audiences are used to getting involved. They're used to getting up and dancing early. They're used to singing along. They're used to, you know, it's a very different.
It's an interactive experience.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the same with the first band on in the other room, Sons of Liberty. They had the same thing. It was crowd participation.
Yeah, great.
And it, like I say, it gets everyone involved. Yeah. It's all part of the experience.
Well, you don't just want to come along to a gig. Certainly, as a band, you don't want to go along to a gig and just kind of slog your guts out, and people just look at you with blank faces. And neither, on the same token, I'm sure audiences don't want to come along and just be sort of done to.
Yeah. But I mean, there are venues and places where you go and the audience politely clap at the end of each thing, but it's a bit in between that you need for both, for the band and for the audience, like you say, to get that connection and get that vibe going and that buzz going. And for you guys, it must be so much better to play in front of an audience that are attentive, participative, and and up for it, and drunk.
And drunk elks, yeah, it was quite early. They were at like 12:30.
So, I mean, what's next for you guys after this festival, obviously?
Wales, is it?
Yeah.
North Wales Blues Club.
Wrexham, yeah.
We've got 3 dates on June the 25th in Wales. So we're starting the North Wales Blues Club on the Friday. Saturday night is the Mid Wales Blues Society, and then we do a Sunday lunch time.
Yeah.
Like a blues brunch, I suppose. I don't know.
Latest gigs are always on backbonebluesband.co.uk, so have a look on that and go on Facebook and you like us on that.
Like us.
Get all the.
We want the likes.
Get all the latest gigs on there because they're all dropping in, but that's the next sort of thing. And our latest album, Running the Roads, you can buy that on iTunes and Spotify. Get all the normal places.
Or get your ass down here today and buy it, can you?
Get down here and buy it today. Yeah.
So you have hard copies of it?
Hard copies.
Real live
the
albums.
old-fashioned technology, guys.
No, that's cool, guys. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks again.
Glad you had a great set. Like I say, the response seemed fantastic. So no doubt we'll be seeing you again soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Okay, welcome to the Stone Thieves today. We're at Crazy Cowboy Festival 3. They've just finished their set. How was it, guys?
Hot. Very good. Very busy.
Yeah, I ain't taking my jacket off.
Nah, just running.
Nice patches.
Yeah, it's good. Really good crowd. Really good crowd.
Yeah, brilliant crowd. Well done to Steph and Alec for sorting this out, running this. Brilliant.
And inviting us, yeah.
And inviting us to play. Yeah, he's been trying to get us for a while, but these stars haven't aligned until this time.
And well done to you guys for starting playing most of your gig, unfortunately, because your bass player didn't quite make it in time. But there was the biggest cheer I've heard so far today when he did turn up.
He got a bigger cheer than us.
He did get a big cheer, and it was good. It was like an atmosphere booster.
It sounded amazing. I mean, the quality of the sound was really good, and people seemed really up for it. There was a lot of interaction, a lot of, it seemed a really good vibe.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's an early slot in the day, which I've got no problem with. It's just warming the vocals up and that, which I haven't warmed up properly, so I was croaking and whatnot. But
I think that just adds to the atmosphere of the day, though.
Yeah.
So we've had a couple of blues bands on before you guys, so it's similar sort of. You already got that voice there.
Yeah.
Got it nailed. So what's next for you guys after today then?
Well, we've got a couple of things coming up. We're playing Record Store Day for.
Oh, that's the next
That's
booking.
my agent. That's space.
Yeah, Record Store Day.
Yeah, Record Store Day in Watford, which is
cool.
out where we live, and that is at the LP Caf. We're doing an acoustic set, just me and him. I think we're going to have hopefully have a pedal steel player if we can get it sorted in there and keep it country-ish. And then after that, we've got in May we're playing at the Strong Rooms in Shoreditch. Did you know that?
Yeah, I do know.
Didn't know that?
Yeah.
He just got the memo.
I just turn up.
He just got the text.
Sometimes, well, he turns up. Sometimes we don't turn up. And there's a couple of things in the summer, a couple of local little festivals and that in around Hertfordshire. We're from Hertfordshire, in around Hertfordshire, a couple of gigs in London and that. We're working on a new album. We're just waiting for some logistics to come together.
All align.
That's it, yeah. And then hopefully we'll get a new record out soon. I'm hoping before the end of the year.
So people can just go onto your Facebook page, on your website.
Yeah, it's stonethieves.com is our website, or any social media is just at Stonethieves or /Stonethieves. We're on everything.
And
all our dates are on there.
stuff.
Yeah, and you can get all the music's on the website, and I think it's on Facebook as well. It's on Spotify. Search Stone Thieves, and that's.
It's all out there.
It's all out there.
Yeah.
Well, that's excellent. Well, they definitely need to check you guys out because your set was amazing. And thank you for joining us today at Crazy Cowboy Festival.
Brilliant. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steph. Thanks, Alec.
Okay, welcome to Troy, a Redfern band. Today at the Crazy Cowboy Festival 3. Playing a bit later on today. You've just arrived. How was it so far? What do you think?
All good, fantastic. All goes to Steph and Alex for sorting it out, for getting it all good, and for organising it. It's all down to those guys.
I mean, so far the vibe's been really excellent. Even from an early start at midday, the crowd have been interactive, and it's worked both ways.
Yeah.
So by the time you guys go on in an hour or so, it's going to be mad. But, the array of bands here today, the eclectic mix, there's something for everybody, but there's going to be a lot of new bands that people will discover.
Yeah.
So is this kind of a gig or a festival that you guys enjoy because you get to meet other people's fans and convert them?
Definitely, because we're mainly on the blues circuit, so this is a completely different audience to the one that we used to play. So it'd be great, you know, to play in front of the people we haven't played before. So that's all good.
I mean, I saw you guys recently. You were supporting Area Litterman in Oxford, and that was an evening of slide masterclass. I think for both from you and from her, it was amazing. What have you guys got planned after this?
Throughout the year, just gigging, plenty of dates. You can see them on the troyredfern.com date section. We've got Linton Festival, Upton Blues Festival, out to Czechoslovakia for 10 dates, Germany with RHR, we've got the RHR run at the end of May. Yeah, there's just loads, so if you keep an eye on the website, you'll see all that stuff.
Cool, so check out your Facebook page, check out the website for all upcoming dates and venues, and well, when you guys go on later, just smash it. The crowd will be really up for it. More alcohol would have been partaken, no doubt. And just do what you do. Just rock it out. So thanks for joining us today at Crazy Cowboy Festival.
Thanks, Will.
Okay, we're joined by J Hutchinson from the J Hutchinson Band. We're at Crazy Cowboy Festival 3 today in Reading, and Jack's playing a bit later. You're here nice and early. Are you looking forward to seeing a few of the other bands?
Yeah, man, one of the best things about doing festivals like this is coming out and checking out lots of different acts that are on. So there's some really killer bands on the lineup, Gorilla Riot, the Nile Deltas, Outlaw Orchestra, Troy Redfern band, just some fantastic acts that, you know, it's the sort of music that I listen to at home, so this is a good opportunity for me to come down and have a beer, check out some of my favourite bands, and then play my own show later on, so it's cool.
I mean, it kicked off at 12 today. We had, you know, Sons of Liberty kicked it off, then you had Backbone Blues Band, so you had a really good sort of, almost like an introduction to the day, but right from the start the crowd were very interactive. The band and the crowd, there's a good sort of symbiotic relationship going on right from the start, so it bodes well for a fantastic day. I've seen Ram Rooms, so it's going to be great.
What's great about it, you know, you walk into a venue and there's loads of people saying hi to you, so you've got members of bands but also the audience, and it feels like this sort of new wave of classic rock scene that's developing at the moment. There's a real sense of community, and it's really cool.
I think also, I mean, they do some of these like cruise line gigs now, don't they? They're having the bigger bands like Kiss Cruise, etc. Blackberry Smoke have done it, and it's the kind of place where you can't hide from your fans, and it feels that sort of atmosphere here.
Well, they get to witness the behind the scenes stuff where we're loading in and they can see us looking less than cool, lugging Marshall amplifiers up and down stairs and that sort of thing. So
the human side, the humanity side of a touring musician.
It.
Yes, it's not all glamour and glitz. But so, after today, what have you got planned for foreseeable future?
So we've been on the road for about 6 weeks now. We supported Chris Barris' band on about half of their UK dates, and then we went to Spain and did a tour. And I've got about 3 weeks off until I head to the Czech Republic on tour for 2 weeks. And in the next 3 weeks, I'm basically back in the studio finishing off my next album, which we're releasing a single from maybe in about 2 months. And we're going to perform that single live for the first time later today. It's called Justified. So we're going to be playing some new stuff from the next record.
And this is a video you made last weekend for this particular song, ready for when it's released?
Yeah, it's very strange shooting music videos. By the end of that day where you've played the same song 15 or 16 times in a row, you never want to hear it again. So I've not listened to it for a week, so it's going to be great to actually play it properly live today.
And also you get to gauge the crowd's reaction.
Yeah, I mean, that's always quite scary.
A nervous anticipation, yeah.
Yeah, because if you play brand new material that you've spent 10 months in the studio working on and then everyone's like, well, that's a load of rubbish, then yeah, that's not so cool.
What I love about you is every time I talk to you, you're on camera, you're the most polite, non-swearing person ever. But any other part of your life, I've never heard you so polite. It's fantastic. I think your mum thanked me for being a good influence. But no, seriously, I mean, like I say, you've just done the tour, you've been to Spain, that must have been pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You had a driver, I believe?
Yeah, we had a driver this time. Last time I did all the driving, which I kind of enjoyed, but yeah, it was lovely to have somebody look after us for a week.
We had a problem with your guitar not getting there? Or?
Well, when we got to Heathrow, they wouldn't let me take my guitar on the flight, despite me having agreed that with the airline. But you know, all of this stuff I just find funny. It's part of the challenges of being a touring musician, and you know, I could have ended up playing a banjo for the whole tour, but you know.
You get on stage, do your thing. Nobody's none the wiser. That's the thing apart from it's all over Facebook and social media and everybody knew, but apart from that, all they see is you guys on stage.
Yeah,
like you said today, they get to see you lugging your gear in, you know, all the dirty stuff that needs to be done to allow you to get on stage and be a rock star.
Well, they get to see my dodgy parking directly outside the venue as well, and you know, Steph and Alec, who the organiser of this festival, have really looked after the bands, and it's great to have Alec directing me into parking spaces as well as him running a full day of.
It is at the moment until a little bit more alcohol flows. Yeah. You know, so getting out again may be a little bit of a different story, but
yeah, we'll see how that goes in about 6 hours.
But if anyone wants to check out your material, your Facebook, website, Instagram.
Yeah, if you go to jhutchinsonmusic.com, there's all the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram links on there, YouTube videos, that sort of thing. So yeah, check it out.
That's brilliant. Well, looking forward to catching up with you later on stage. Enjoy the rest of the day, catching up with the other bands, and yeah, thank you for coming down to Reading for this crazy Cowboy Festival.
Cheers, man.
Okay, I'm joined by Siobhan Mazzei today at Crazy Cowboy Festival 3 in Reading. Welcome.
Thank you very much. How you doing?
You've come down from Leicester today. You're playing an acoustic set, I believe,
That's
a little bit later.
Yeah. I usually have the band behind me, but Steph and Alec, I've been pestering them to play one of their festivals for ages, and you know, the lineup's been full each time, but you know, Alec sort of messaged me and was like, I really want you to play, I kind of want to fit you in, so if you want to play if you want to play solo, then that'd be great. So I was like, yeah, jump at the chance, basically. So
I mean, it's such a great lineup today. In value for money, you can't beat it.
Oh my god, yeah. Like,
we've had some amazing bands on already. Yeah. The people have been here since it's opened. First band was on at 12, doors opened at 11.
Yeah.
It's been full since then, and people are loving all the bands. There's a big eclectic mix, and everybody's making sure they catch everybody.
Absolutely, yeah.
And as a band, or as a musician, it must be nice to be able to capture other people's fans.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially like I mean, with the gigs such as this and stuff as well. Like it's a new sort of lot of people that I perhaps would have never have played to before. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope they like it. Fingers crossed.
So after today, you talked about you have a full band behind you.
Yeah.
What have you guys got planned for the upcoming?
Well, we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing at a festival called Glastonbury, which is in Leicestershire, in May, bank holiday. I believe I'm going to be playing Dot to Dot Festival as well in Nottingham. Apart from that, a couple of gigs in Northampton, things like that. Just
keep
everywhere, really.
So if people want to check you out, your Facebook and Instagram and
all the things. Spotify, www. Did I say too many W's?
No.
www.siobhanmazzei.com. Yeah.
And
everywhere.
New music or anything in the pipeline, or are you?
We've just released an EP called Consumed by Chaos. It's a lot heavier and louder than perhaps what you'll hear today. But we're going to be releasing a record on record release day of that EP.
Oh, record store
nice.
day,
yeah, it's a record store day, yeah.
So can people get that from your website, or is it?
Well, they'll be able to get it from some websites and from certain record stores that are going to release it.
Right, so you've released it at the moment in digital format.
It's already
for record store day, your vinyl.
Yes.
Perfect.
Absolutely, 12-inch.
Old school.
Yeah,
excellent.
Exactly. Yeah, and it sounds beautiful as well. So.
No, you love really crackle and pops. You need that.
Oh
in a
yeah,
record.
absolutely.
That's fantastic. People can check that out at Record Store Day. They can check you out online. And Siobhan, thank you for coming today to Reading.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, Crazy Cowboy Festival 3 today. I'm here with the Brandy Thieves. Welcome.
Hey, how you doing, man?
So you guys are playing in a little short while, literally, I think.
Yeah.
How have you found it so far? You've been here a while?
Yeah, we rolled in about 3.
Yeah.
2:30,
Got
3, yeah.
friends from Leicester, Nile Deltas, they had a great time.
Yeah, because you've got Siobhan as well down.
Yeah, we've got Siobhan down.
So Leicester loving.
Yeah, she went down on the bus with us.
So we've got, obviously Alec puts this, so this is the third Crazy Cowboy Festival. I know he's wanted you guys down as well. So
we love Alec, we've been working with him for a while.
Yeah.
Crazy Cowboy is a very good way to describe him.
Yeah.
I painted his house as well.
We met, it's a strange kind of like sequence of events. We were supporting the choir boys in Leicester because the keyboard player is from my home village back in Ireland, and Steph and Alec turned up at that gig, and that's where they first saw us, supporting the choir boys, and we're a bit of an old band supporting the choir boys as well. And then since then, Alec has supported us a lot. He's done a lot for us, and he even helped us a lot out with our last CD. So he's a good friend, and we owe him a lot.
I think it's great that he's actually brought you down this end of the country as well.
Yeah.
So we actually get to experience you guys live in a little while. So new, currently, if you've got a new album at the moment, new music, or you're working on it, or what's happening at the moment?
We released our last CD just towards last year, September, our EP Devil's Wine. And then for us, we're very much a festival band, so the festivals really just took over right up till November, and then we took a break. Andrea headed off to Australia, and this is actually, it's actually only our second show of this year. Yeah, so we're just back.
So what have you got after this? So you talked festivals, you've got a lot coming up in the summer?
We've got, our festival season pretty much starts today. Sort of hitting the ground running as soon as I come back from my trip. We're missing band members today as well, so we feel a little bit
short. Naked.
I feel short every day though.
We're missing a trumpet player, he couldn't make it today, and then we actually have a guy who plays accordion with us as well, Tim.
It's lack of commitment, it's disturbing for a band.
But fortunately he lives in South Carolina, so he only comes over for a couple of months a year.
That's a good excuse.
Yeah. Lots and lots of festivals coming up. I think the kind of pinnacle is probably Boomtown Fair that we're doing this year, but lots of other cool festivals coming up. Rustic Folk Festival, Foxton Locks,
Out Me Duck, which is in Derbyshire.
Will most of these be like your full band?
Yes.
So
once festival season kicks off, it's the 6 of us.
Yeah. So you guys obviously are playing in a little while. You know quite a few of the bands here obviously as well. Is that something that's more like a family atmosphere during the festival season? You get to see people you know, but also get to see bands that you've been wanting to see or maybe missed for a long time?
Yeah.
It's great catching up with people and whatnot. And then I think last year, myself and Joe, the trumpet player, we managed to get up and watch Robert Plant at the side of the stage at Beer Theory Festival. So that was alright until they found out who we were and kicked us out.
But you were there.
Yeah, we're there.
You always have that moment when you're there. So
we got a good 6-7 minutes.
You know, if people want to check out your music, you're on Facebook, Instagram, all the normal social media stuff, website, etc.
Yeah, all of that kind of stuff. We've got our own website. You just type in
brandythieves.co.uk.
Yeah.
And can they buy your music on there? Or?
They can buy it. They can order the CD. Or they can download the digital version of the album.
Or your social media. We're on all of it.
We're a little bit different to what we've heard here today so far. So. Unsure how we'll get received, but we're definitely doing a really good show.
It's live music, people love it. Simple as. Doesn't matter what it is. And there's such an eclectic mix of bands here as well, especially throughout the day. So I'm sure you guys will fit right in.
I think we're the only band with no electric guitars anyway. Definitely the only band with a banjo player.
But you wouldn't have been if the other one had turned up for the Outlaw Orchestra. But Stephen couldn't make it today, otherwise he would have been the second man with the banjo. Guys, thank you for talking to us today, and I'm pleased you're down in Reading, and have a great show.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Okay, Crazy Cowboy Festival 3. I'm joined now by the Nile Deltas. Welcome.
Hello there.
Right, they've just finished playing their set downstairs.
Sweaty mess.
And it was amazing. It was packed and the crowd loved it.
It was definitely a set.
So how was it for you guys?
No, we enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it. It's a great event. You know, Alec,
everybody loves him, don't they? He's just a crazy character. Yeah. Puts on these things and books the band, and people come. It's like Wayne's World, isn't it?
I mean, value for money, not for today. You look at the
£18 for
for the bands that are here. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know how it's going to work. I mean, it's 2 rooms, and in principle, it's like that's a good idea. 1 room, then 1 room. 2 see it in practice. You don't know where it's going to work, and it's like, wow, this is seamless.
And it's still running a little bit late due to an earlier band not having a bass player, so they started it. So it's over a little bit, but it still works. Yeah. It still works really well. I mean,
he's done that deliberately to push them.
Of course, absolutely. And
it's a bass player thing.
Well, also it's a massive applause and stuff when the bass player did turn up. Yeah, he got. So it's almost like he sold the show on his own.
Bass players are entitled to a bit of that, from time to time.
Frustrated front there. I mean,
they do it.
There's such a wide variety of music here today, but obviously fans of different bands here to see their own sort of groups. But it must be a great catchment for you guys to sort of get other people's fans who've never had the chance to see you yet.
It is. It's when you bump into these guys that you've not seen in. Like I've not seen the Bad Touch guys since Rambling Man 2017, you know, so it's nice to bump into them. Gorilla Right we bump into every time we come out the bathroom these days, don't we, you know.
They're with you in Birmingham, aren't
they?
So
they're good friends, you know. And Leicester are really well represented, you know, we've got the Brandy Thieves and Siobhan as well, you know, so that's really nice to see.
It's almost like the Premier League.
Yeah. You're right though, Will. We've made some new friends here today. A lot of people bumped into me in front of the merch stand, and I said, "Have you heard us before?" And they said, "No, haven't." Loved it, and they've gone straight to the merch stand and
bought an EP.
Bought, you know, which is just so great.
I mean, what have you guys got planned really for the rest of this summer though? After
we've
this,
got a good summer, haven't we? I'll let you take it.
Yeah, we've got a decent run of gigs now lined up. We've got the Kent Blues Fest, don't we?
Yeah, that's the 27th of April.
It's the 27th, it's definitely not the 26th.
No, there's a bit of a typo going on.
At least you'll be there early.
Yeah. And then we've got a lovely tour with RHR. We'll be playing 3 dates on that.
2 of which are here tonight.
Yeah, I've just seen Troy in the room.
And Jack,
we get on very well with. He came in and helped us out at our EP launch, so we made good friends with Jack. So it's really nice to see these guys out on the road, especially Mike Ross as well. I've not seen Mike yet.
He's in Moscow. That's why.
I know, he's in Russia.
But that tour would be amazing.
They're a hot ticket. You know, they had a great album last year, Mahogany Drift. So we were delighted to pal up with them really and just do the run of dates together. You know.
Yeah, really excited about it.
So if people want to check out your guys' music, you're on all the social media platforms,
we are,
websites.
Everything is at the. Is it at the Nile Deltas?
At the Nile Deltas.
So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
Spotify, and all that. Can they listen to music?
Spotify, yeah, we're on the lot.
With a playlist as well on Spotify.
Yeah, there's a new wave of classic rock group on Facebook. It's a very well liked group now, just hit 12,000 members. We did a playlist for them recently with a load of new bands, so that's on Spotify too. But it's the EP. Come to the band direct. Support the band direct.
Yeah.
And I can vouch it's a fantastic EP as well. Whoever buys it is going to love it. So, I mean, obviously, like you say, you've got new fans today who've seen you and heard you for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, people should just take my word for it and go and buy the EP because it's amazing.
It's a lovely way to support.
Endorsed by the band.
It's a lovely way to support a band.
It's the best EP you'll ever buy. Ever.
Until the next one.
Correct.
Listen, thank you guys for talking to us today.
Cheers,
fantastic set, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Will.
Okay, Crazy Cowboy Festival 3, joined by Everyday Heroes. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
You just played your set. How did it go down?
Very good. Yeah, it went really good. Crowd had a great response from them, to be fair. It was warm.
It was. Yes, it was
warm.
Every band I've spoke to today said it's very warm on stage.
Considering there was a fan on stage as well.
I think I had quite a lot of that fan. I'll be honest, because I felt quite nice for them. But it was warm up there.
Yeah, it was definitely warm. But it was a great gig. We the sound on stage was actually quite nice as well for us to vibe off. So it was pretty good.
Yeah, the gap between, because there's 2 stages, that big gap between the last band before us and then us coming on, meant that we could tweak and have a nice sound check. Usually it's like, get on, put your stuff on. Is it all working? Off you go.
I mean, to be fair, both sound technicians here today are great at what they do.
Yeah, our sound technician was great.
And the sound is always really good in this venue.
Yeah.
Light and shit, but the sound is always really good.
Drums are cool.
Yeah, it's
like when I first turned up, the first thing I heard was a kit of the band before us, and I was like,
yeah, the guy, when I asked him, I said, do you want kick? He went, no, just the whole thing. So I was like, okay, played it, and it just sounded perfect, so we didn't need to touch it.
I mean, this is a one-day festival, and value for money-wise, it's got to be one of the best going.
Yeah.
So there's such a great array of bands, such an eclectic mix of bands as well. Is this something you guys enjoy?
Oh yeah.
So you get to see bands maybe you've not got a chance to see before, and still their fans. And
we always love playing with new bands as well. You know,
it's nice to be in amongst these bands. I mean, for us, we're like we feel, the four of us, that we're like still climbing the ladder to just become one of the more widely known bands in like the new wave of classic rock stuff. So like, you know, we're friends with bands like Gorilla Riot and stuff like that. So like to see them on your and Dead Man's Whiskey as well. So it's nice to be in with that company anyway. You know, so. And it's nice to get out of Wales. Like we say this in every interview, but like literally when we come over to England, it's like an adventure for us, isn't it? It's like we spent so many years just plugging away down there.
Well, I say I know the Buffalo Summer Boys really
yeah.
well. And it's the same for them. I mean, they're struggling to do this sort of album, get this album sorted out. But again, you don't see enough of them over this side. But now the bridge you don't have to play anymore, isn't it? Going
That's
it's tough because like. You gain a name in your area, in Wales. We gained a name quite easily, really. But like up here, it was a lot harder, wasn't it, to break into England. It took us ages. You know, we used to try and get gigs in Bristol, which is like literally like just over the bridge, and people would be like, "Can you bring 40 people?" We're like, "No, we don't know anyone." Yeah, on a Wednesday night. It's like, no, we don't know anyone up here. You know, so it takes a long time to cultivate an audience.
Because you got, I mean, something like Planet Rockstop is kind of position-wise is ideal for you sort of guys because it's where it's located and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So that's the sort of thing you need to.
But we need to get out of there, like to
be
England,
seen,
to be able to
like
get
this,
onto that, you know. So.
I mean, I would say it is happening. To be fair, our goal last year was just stop playing Wales as much, get out there,
get your name.
And to be fair, we did nail it on the head. We were speaking to Gorilla Riot earlier, and they said last time we seen you was about a year ago, and they went struggling to even get a gig, and now we barely have a gig in Wales now.
We've got 4 for the entire year
for
Wales,
this year,
you know, everything
and
else.
Gigs.
Yeah, and like we've really picked our battles of Wales this year because it's like what we were finding was we have a really good fan base in Wales, dedicated people who will come and see us, but like we're playing so often that like even your like artist fans will get sick of you eventually, you know.
Just saturated now.
So we're just doing good gigs now.
Well, like you say, it's nice you can pick and choose. Be a bit more elitist in the fact that, and also like you say, people in Wales maybe that won't travel over here will go to those gigs, but they haven't seen you 2 weeks ago or a month ago or whatever. So.
Yeah, it all goes by area, doesn't it? Because like you said, in Wales, you know, we probably wouldn't open a show in Wales now unless it was like for a big band, you know, and like we probably wouldn't play so many like the Dog and Duck in Wales, you know, whereas literally just over the pond, we'll play anything. Really, like as soon as you get to England, we're like, yeah, we'll open 5 minutes slot.
At the end of the day, you don't know. It only takes one person in a room to see you guys, and then something to happen. You never know who that one person is. So you're going to play the same as you would play the 10,000 people as you would play it because you don't know who they are. I mean, so after this particular festival today, I mean, obviously you've done your set now. You're going to hang around and watch some of the other bands.
I thought we could leave if we wanted to.
Oh, you could. That's it. So what have you guys got after this then, moving forward for summer?
This is going to be quite but we got a gig in Wales.
It's one of the 4.
Yeah. It's the first of the 4 that we're going to. No, sorry, the second of the 4. We play with Stone Broken in Cardiff. But it's our own headline gig. We thought it was about time that we pull back from Wales gigs, but then put on our own event rather than just a little gig. But yeah, that's the next big thing. The one after that then is
St. Urso in Cornwall.
Yeah, down south.
Yeah, we got
Circus Paradise.
Yeah, we got Hard Rock Hell Ibiza in May. Call of the Wild in May as well.
That's looking to be
that's a tasty festival for its first year for sure. and then just announced we're playing with Hollow Star and Florence Black the day after the Wild.
Bristol. They'll be touring their new album, aren't they, Hollow Star?
Yes,
So we got a really good gig with the King Lot in Edinburgh before Ibiza as well.
And then Wildfire at the end of the year, and Winter Storm. Actually, Wildfire's not the end of the year.
It's in June.
It's in
June or
yeah.
July.
But Winter Storm towards the end of the year.
We're just waiting for the download call now, and then we'll be set for you. So we got.
We've tried to get on festivals for a long time, so like for us to finally get on them now.
Or Planet Rock, John Norwood. Get on there, but.
No pressure, John.
If you're watching, John.
Product placement, John. So no, that's great. I mean, hopefully you guys, like you say, picked up more people today that may have not seen you or heard you before. So if they want to go and get your music, is it the normal social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, website? You guys tell me.
It's all on Spotify. And
we're kind of everywhere you would expect us to be. We've got
our socials down.
I don't remember what they are now. We picked the most confusing name ever.
EDH Band UK is our acts on social media.
If you search for us on Spotify, you'll find our 2 EPs and the latest single we just brought out as well. But that's everywhere. That's like Amazon Music, iTunes, everywhere you expect it to be.
Big Cartel's done a little bit because we did a pre-order campaign. We're now under basically revamping that up a bit.
Yeah, we got physical on the way. That Big Cartel will be going live again soon. So we'll plug that on our Facebook and everything else when that goes live.
If you follow us on any of Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook,
they can stay up to date. Well, guys, thanks for talking to us today. Glad you enjoyed your set, and hopefully you'll make tons of new fans and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Okay, Crazy Cowboy Festival 3 today, and I'm here now with Matty, James, Cassidy. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Right, you've just played your set at the festival. How was it?
Fantastic, we're here at the Facebar in Reading, and 2 rooms at the Facebar Reading, they're both packed, and it's gone fantastically. We've really enjoyed ourselves. It's an absolute pleasure to be doing it, because I think it was about 2 years ago I did my first gigs with Alec and Steph from Crazy Cowboy. And it was some of the first shows they did. We did these acoustic gigs. We were here actually for one of them, and the way it's grown in the last 2 years to be here now, sold out gig with some of the best up and coming UK bands at the moment is just fantastic.
It's an amazing array, an eclectic mix of different bands, but everyone superb in their own right.
Yeah, totally. There's you've got everything from punk rock, blues, folk rock, metal, there's heavy stuff as well, and
everything in between.
And everything in between,
I mean, basically from midday when the first band kicked off, Sons of Liberty, there was so many people already here, ready for that first midday, and it's so early on a Saturday, and it's been the same the whole day so far. Everybody's supporting the bands.
Yeah, well, the amazing thing they've managed to do is get a following for the whole thing, Crazy Cowboy fans that want to see, because they know they put on great shows and great bands, so no matter who's playing, it's going to be good,
I mean, you guys obviously played today. What have you got planned coming up in the near future?
Well, we've just released a couple of new singles, Rosary and Anodyne, and Anodyne just came out there yesterday.
You played that earlier today.
Yeah,
that's a great song, by the way, folks. Definitely go and check it out.
Thanks very much. Yeah, we're just getting used to playing it live, really, but they're both out on Spotify and all that, and we put them out as a double A-side 7-inch vinyl, so it's an actual real life thing that you can own.
That's because you do your own record label, is that correct?
Yeah, well, I'm lucky because Cargo Records, they distribute everything, and I put it out on my own label, Pirate Heart Records, and they distribute everything and all the rest, but the 7-inch single is quite exclusive, it's limited run, so they're just available from us.
So that's not a record store day release, it's actually purely a limited?
Yeah, you can get it from pirateheartrecords.com or at the gigs,
Oh, that's cool. So are you doing any more festivals coming up this year?
Festival-wise, we've got Camden Rocks, which is always great, which we're looking forward to, and we've got some tour dates coming up in June with a band called The Spangles, fantastic band. We're gigging with, what are we doing now? I know this is probably not the right order, but we're doing Glasgow, Newcastle, York, and somewhere else.
So it's a northern run?
That's northern gigs, and then as I say, we've Camden Rocks in London, which is always a mental. It's 2 days this year. I've done it loads of times with myself or with the band, and it's always been one day, but it's also grown so much that it's
crazy
2 days.
because so many different venues as well used, isn't it?
It's mental. I mean, it's a fantastic thing because you get your wristband and you can go anywhere and enjoy it, and you get. I think I can't even remember. It's something mental, like 1,000 bands.
It's over
you know, it really is that much because it's all around Camden. They just close Camden really for 2 days. And everyone runs wild, but it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
So new music then. You like you say you played this new tracks today. You've just released the new track yesterday, was it? You said?
Yeah, Anna Dane just came out yesterday. Yeah.
So is this from an upcoming album?
Well, at the moment I'm sort of seeing how it goes. I've been recording a lot of new stuff and putting out these singles, and but at the end of the day, no matter what way the record industry's going these days, we love albums, and I think the people that like the music like albums, so there will be an album eventually, but it's sort of testing the water, putting new things out, and a lot of the stuff I do is always quite different, you know, so like one song doesn't necessarily fit with others, so singles is quite a nice way to test the water and go, oh, people like that one, and you know, so yeah, but there's still a lot more new stuff to come this year as well.
So if people want to get in touch with you or check out your stuff, you're on all the social media platforms?
It's all under Matty James Cassidy, Facebook and all the rest, and then as we all know, it's, you know, the social media thing can be difficult to get seen, so if you really don't want to miss out on anything, just our own website, mattyjamescassidy.com, and everything's there, you know.
So they can buy your music through there and everything?
Yeah, it links you through to Pirate Art Records and all the stuff that I'm involved in and the guys are all involved in, and yeah, you won't miss anything there, really.
Well, that's great. I mean, you staying for the rest of the show tonight? Or?
Definitely, yeah.
So looking forward to seeing...
Yeah, the hard bit's done now, we can enjoy ourselves. Not that we haven't been enjoying ourselves anyway. I didn't exactly look stressed before I went on. So no. I can't say it's been too tough, you know.
Well, it's been great seeing you again. Music sounded great today, new stuff sounded amazing.
Thanks
I'm
very
sure
much.
It's going to do fantastic. Everyone check out mattyjamescassidy.com. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Yes, see you soon. Thank you.
Crazy Cowboy Festival 3, I'm here with Dead Man's Whiskey. They've just finished their set on this fabulous day. How was it, guys?
It was really good. Yeah, it was really cool.
Loved it.
Charlie's going to do all the talking today.
Conversationalist, this one.
No, I mean, the day started at midday, obviously, and you guys are on, what, third from the end now?
Yeah.
It's been amazing all day. Everybody seems to have supported all the acts, and it's such an eclectic mix of bands, but it's so good to see in one place. To
be fair, I think this is the best crowd we've seen here. Like, we played it before.
But you played CC2, didn't you?
Yeah, and this crowd was...
Jizzy Cloud as well.
Yeah, this crowd was just fun. Like, genuinely very responsive.
I think that's the first time we've ever had a mosh pit. Probably as well.
In a small inn.
It's only three people.
It's quite a genteel mosh in it, you know. I swear that it's a Crazy Cowboy thing, because you just want to, like, when Alex says stuff, you're like, yeah, that sounds quite fun actually, we should do that. And he seems to have done that with everyone in it. He's gone, it's going to be brilliant!
that was the best impression I've ever.
And then just interested in his voice. Keep the fans happy.
Wow!
That's not his voice. That was James Brown at best.
But yeah.
Sorry, we've gone off point.
Listen, from what I saw, I mean, I shot the first few songs you guys listened to from the back. The people were loving it, like you say. You know, the crowd's reactions today has been brilliant to all bands, but the later it's got, the more alcohol's partaken. Their bands, their favourite bands are now on, sort of coming on, and it's just amazing. And I love the atmosphere. This, like you say, Alec is infectious. Whether it's a good or bad thing, I'm not quite sure.
What are you saying about that?
You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. He's so infectious. I mean, you could probably talk you guys into playing on the edge of a bridge somewhere if you really wanted to.
I think you did once, didn't you?
But I mean, you've obviously a lot of the bands here as well. You know, so is it good to catch up with those guys when you sort of play festivals?
It's we have this quite a lot with bands like Hollow Star, though. Hollow Star and Riders Creed, where we all started around the same time. And then we just did a few dates with Stone Broken and Those Damn Crows, and like we played with them a year and a half ago to like 30-40 people, and now all of a sudden we're playing to rooms with 600-800 people in them, and it's mad to have like all these mates we've made along the way, and we're all growing at the same speed. It is properly cool because all of a sudden it's rock and roll instead of just dudes with guitars and.
Like Gorilla Riot as well, because we both made the Rambling Man crowd club, and we've both kind of been going.
Well, last year's Rising stage was probably the best one since it started. I think it was the quality of bands on were amazing.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I missed you guys, but the rest of them were really good. So, but no, it was, and I think that's a really good springboard as well for a lot of the bands, because you are seen by so many people. It's just phenomenal. But it does help if you're good. It really does. So you've got yourselves to blame for this upturn in Fulks. Sort of more you play, you know, you can only blame yourselves for being good. The fans will come. If you're shit, they won't. Simple as, isn't it?
I'll take that blame.
Yeah.
So I mean, after this then, guys, what have you got for the rest sort of foreseeable future?
May 25th is the next big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we're doing the Camden Assembly. We haven't done a headline show in ages because we kind of we like to save London for special occasions. Well, we did headline Manchester actually, didn't we?
Yeah.
We've been saying that we haven't, but we save London for once or twice a year because it's home. We were like, we haven't played in London forever, so we've put something on.
And that's previously the Barfly you played?
Yes. Yeah. So it used to be the Barfly.
The one that now looks like a waltzer.
That's
the one.
Strip lights. They should probably just change it back to the Barfly. Because everyone says the Assembly, formerly known as Barfly.
I have fond memories of the Barfly, so I will always remember it.
It's like Prince.
Yeah.
The venue formerly known as the Barfly.
Yeah. Well, funnily enough, literally just round the corner as well, I used to go and see him quite a bit when he had his MPG store. So
nice.
It was in the same area.
Didn't expect that to link back. This has never happened before. Other than that, what's going on? Well, Crazy Cowboy 4. We have been welcomed back by the behatted genius.
I mean,
that's the wrong word, genius. Nutter.
Nutcase. I mean, already that lineup is phenomenal.
Oh man.
I mean, on the premise of that already, it's sold probably more tickets than I think he's ever sold this far ahead.
Yeah.
It's going to be enough.
We're just so happy to be headlining.
Yeah. There's a certain Welsh side that we just won't mention, but no, it's going to be another phenomenal day.
Those cursed chickens.
It's going to be good. So.
Those cursed chickens. Why did that take me so long?
You thought your interview was bad, don't you? Trust me.
No, seriously, we're really bad at this. I'm good at this.
Nailing it, boys.
What else?
Join us.
I really want to make a mention me once.
Well,
that's because I don't like to cut anything, so don't mention it.
We got Dementia Fest in Brum.
Don't tell me your name,
Fest in Birmingham.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
44.
Yes. We've got Kaiser
going
Bill.
on holiday in 8 hours.
He's going on holiday in 8 hours.
Which is started early.
What you say he's going on holiday in 8 hours, he seems to have gone on holiday just before the set started. Because we couldn't fight you!
We've got quite a few things lined up, like from mid-year onwards. I think it's been a while since we're not gigging every weekend, because for the past year or so we've literally been gigging non-stop. And I mean, we're kind of using this time to write some new stuff and just kind of get back into writing instead of just rehearsing a set for the next gig or the next festival.
Because you recently just re-released, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Special
re-released,
run.
Released properly.
Yeah.
Finished.
Instead of going. Have an album.
Under the gun, finished.
we had because we had those songs for a while, but we never had the time to properly put them on and everything. And we were like, instead of keeping them in the background for our next release, we're like, let's just put them on. We remixed the original stuff. We stuck our intro on because everyone thought it was a snippet from a film or something, but it's actually us. so we put that on as well, and that went really well.
I was going to say, as soon as you announced it, it's literally
we sold like 100 copies. We had a limited run of 150 that would be hand signed and stuff. And the first 100 went in like 4 hours or something. Which we didn't expect.
Poor old Elliot at the post office.
Yeah.
This our darling Elliot here. Rather than finding out if you could do like a bulk shipment, took them all in a couple of bags for life. Got the old
bags for life.
Old grannies behind him going, I can't believe
I was there an hour and a half.
Just want to send my brothers.
Legit, an hour and a half, and people were like, have you got to do all of them? I'm like, yes.
So you were the penny arcade man going in there.
Not normally.
Oh my god.
Go on holiday apparently. Grace. Swear out.
But everybody got their copy and it worked well, so it was a good outfit.
We released Racing Bullet as a single as well at the same time with a video, which had footage of Ramblin' Man in as well, which was quite cool.
That was a great day.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So if people want to check out your music, your latest stuff and anything else you're doing, all social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
website.
Everything on Spotify, there's stuff on YouTube.
May 25th.
Yeah. Anywhere we can whore ourselves basically are.
So
but yeah, come
wherever you're going on holiday.
Come to the Barfly. Shush. On the 20th of May. Oh no, it's not the Barfly. The Assembly. Come to the Assembly.
Yourself out.
Venue formerly known as the Barfly on the 25th of May, and then come to Crazy Cowboy 4 because there's Welsh music and
you guys. That's brilliant, guys. Thank you for talking to us today.
Thank you.
No worries. Great set. Look forward to the rest of the year.
Thank you very much. Scott.
What?
Right, Crazy Cowboy Festival 3. We're joined now by Building Giants.
Building Giants. Hello.
We played earlier on today. How was it, guys?
It was good.
Awesome.
You know,
Packed room.
packed through.
Busy. It was. Yeah. We had a good time, didn't we?
Bit hot.
Bit hot. You can't say that every time.
Bit hot.
Every time, it was warm there.
It was warm.
Is there any division in the band, obviously being two couples like
Honest,
that?
I can't stand these two.
It's a struggle.
Honestly, there's a clear divide.
Why are you two not
But as soon as you go on stage, you've got that chemistry.
Yeah, I put a massive front on when we go on stage and pretend I like Joe, but really I despise the man.
I'm sort of staying clear.
For this.
My personal highlight so far was
You and your big balls.
when Hugh was coming up the stairs before and someone said it's bands only up here, mate.
Okay. Just went back down.
That was
no choice.
That was mad. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
So you guys come down yesterday. You did an acoustic set last night, and then
in Newbury.
Without me.
So no long journey today, just a little.
No, it was nice.
Rolled out of bed.
Yeah, rolled out of bed.
Rolled out of bed, yeah, in a hotel.
Each
We had
other's.
about 3 hours sleep in you two.
Yeah, we went on a mad one in Newbury last night.
You two did, I did.
4 go to New
Me
Zealand.
and Matt did. Yeah,
Rolled in
can't
Carried on.
remember much.
Don't remember getting
All
in.
I remember, just woke up and there was just hookers all over the room, wasn't there? It's a bit hard.
I was going to say.
Who ordered all the male ones though?
Who what, sorry?
Who ordered the male ones by mistake?
You've got to get a bit.
It got a bit strange. You can't.
Variety is what we said.
You can't really
Discounted box.
Can we have? Just a bit of everything.
I mean, you guys were at the last Crazy Cowboy Festival.
Yes.
I mean, Alec puts on a great show, obviously supported by Steph, who he wouldn't be able to support anything without her, so it's brilliant.
Absolutely.
So big shout out to those guys from me as well, because they put on amazing shows. The lineup today is phenomenal.
Yep.
It is.
For the price, I don't think you're going to get a better value for money day of music anywhere in the world. And obviously you guys get to play down south, where a lot of guys who are down here probably may have not had the chance to see you yet, or heard you, so it must be quite cool to play in front of new audience, new people.
That's what we kind of aim for. Obviously we have that core base of fans, but you want to try and play in front of as many new ears as possible. You know, because how are you going to gain an audience or a bigger audience by playing for the same people all the time?
Something like this is great because you've got a group of people who just want to listen
They
to
love live music,
bands
yeah,
on at
absolutely.
the same time. You've got a sort of a captive audience can't escape from you.
They can't escape, and that's what we need.
But I also think the sound today has been amazing on both stages. You guys sounded great.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah, the sound system's really good.
And that helps as well, because people, but even from the first note at midday, Sons of Liberty, everybody, all the people, it was packed already, you know?
Yeah,
it was.
People just here loving the music.
Yeah,
So.
which is great to see.
Oh,
for us.
perfect for you guys, yeah.
We've only been gigging for about a year and a half, something like that. So we're still pretty fresh. But the more we can do things like these, the more that people like Alec and Steph put things on like this, it's absolutely awesome. It's the kind of thing that we want to be doing more and more of.
So what have you guys got planned for like the rest of the August summer coming up?
Oh, so we're partway through a tour at the moment. So Talk of the Town tour is going on right now. We're on next date, so we're playing in Blackpool.
Yep.
Yeah.
With Jizzy Pearl. Yeah, that's right. I'm just getting nods for the camera. I'm getting nods from the manager saying yes, I'm doing it right. We're playing in Sheffield, and we're playing in hometown gig in Preston's the second to last date, and we're finishing in London. We've then got a handful of Carlisle. Yeah, we're playing in Carlisle at some point as well.
Hometown gig in Carlisle, except it's just hometown.
Hey, don't worry about that. Come on, we're all friends here.
Festivals, we're doing a few festivals this year. Some quite big ones. Sorry, Matt.
one of my main aims this year was to hopefully get onto Kendall Calling, and we've done it thanks to Hugh.
Oh, yeah,
well done, Hugh.
You know,
thank you.
It's just too modest to say.
Yeah, so
I was about to bring it up.
Actually,
he just said it before I could.
Yeah, so Kendall Calling's a massive one for us. Camden Rocks is another one, which is a huge one.
That's another day that's just nuts.
Exactly, and it's quite
so many
it's quite local to here as well. So it's we're looking forward to that.
Highest point in Lancaster, playing BBC Introducing there.
Yeah,
the class playing the Southport Festival as well, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
There's a few.
So you had your EP out last year, was it?
We had our first EP out in 2017.
2017. That was before we gigged.
Yeah.
Have you got anything planned for?
So we've released 2 EPs in the last 6 months or so. We've got a video out for one of them, which was Talk of the Town. Check our Facebook page out for that. There's a lot of work went into that. We're planning a new one for one of our other EPs, which isn't out yet. So look out for that as well, because it's in the works.
So anything they can find out on social media, you guys, Facebook, Instagram,
Facebook,
Spotify.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify.
Just get on there.
YouTube, Amazon, iTunes.
They can search everything about
100%. Building Giants Band. Actually, put Building Giants Band into Google.
The whole shebang, innit?
It's like a TV show on Channel 4, which kind of.
ITV. We were ITV. We were here first. So if you notice if you Google Building Giants and the show comes up first, make sure you don't click on it because we're edging up the Google rankings, aren't we?
Yeah. Or just message them saying that we were here first.
Yeah, make sure you do.
What I love about you guys though is how serious you take yourselves and how serious you take the music. It's refreshing to see that sort of commitment in the industry these days.
You need to, or else you're not going to get anywhere. If you think it's a big joke and you don't take it serious or like treat it like it could potentially be a job in the future, then you're not going to get anywhere. Or you still have that side where it is fun, you do enjoy it.
He talks the talk well, doesn't he?
But,
he loves it, doesn't he?
We don't speak all bullshit.
He knows it. Yeah, he knows it. No, it's right though. We work very hard and we take it seriously, but have fun at the same time.
Yeah,
we don't take ourselves too seriously.
We know where we want to be.
I think what that does, that endears you to the like the people watching as well, the public, because you interact with them, they can interact with you, and you're just normal guys, and they get that vibe across.
Yeah,
when you're on stage, you're like monsters, and you just play awesome music. So.
Yeah, well, that's what it's about. It's about engaging and attracting these people. So, for example, today we engaged quite heavily about Hugh's nipples on stage. And it's had many people go and tickle them.
You've got to take it seriously.
Yeah, like I said, the seriousness.
Yeah, exactly. Love it. You've got to.
Attention to detail. That's a bit.
Absolutely.
Which is a fair point. Right, guys, listen, thanks for talking to us today. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Cheers. Thank you.
Have a great time. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks to Alex and Steph for having us. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, Crazy Cowboy Festival 3. It's getting late on in the afternoon, early evening now, and here I am with Bad Touch Boys.
Hello. How do?
You guys are headlining this festival tonight,
indeed.
and is this the first night of your latest sort of road tour?
Yeah, this the first night of the tour. Oh my god, I'm really bad at this. But Seats isn't
playing tonight. Got Sunday off.
Seats isn't here, and I need him, right?
2019 is going to be a fantastic year full of lots of Bad Touch gigs at some point.
At some point.
In some places.
Some places.
The date man isn't here, so.
But yeah, we're about to go, as Rob quite correctly said before I interrupted him, we're going on tour with the Choir Boys and FM and Vega, which we're looking forward to, aren't we, chaps?
Yeah, be good. we know date one is Nottingham. After that,
there's some other dates in England and Scotland.
But if people check out your social media, Facebook pages and website, they'll find all the dates, of course.
You've done this before. Yeah, what he said.
It's like if they want to buy your merch, it's available to buy at the merch
stand. This is going to be the shortest interview you've ever done. Listen to him, everyone, alright? And he'll fill you in.
Go and buy their stuff, it's awesome. Simple as. And they do hats now.
Yeah, we do.
So you got to love a trucker cap.
Yeah.
So definitely buy one. But no, I mean you guys are, like I say, headlining tonight, and it's an amazing array of bands here today.
Oh yeah, the lineups
from midday.
Yeah.
Sons of Liberty kicked off to a real packed house already. People coming from 11 o'clock this morning, and the atmosphere was amazing. To and fro from the band to the audience.
I wonder why they were staggering.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah. It's been amazing. I mean, every band has had full support of all the people here, and it must be wonderful to almost, because you're playing in front of so many people that may have never seen you guys before.
Yeah.
you know, it must be wonderful for them to see you and also for you to capture new fans.
Yeah, I mean, that's always nice. That is why we do it. You know, it's really nice because, like I say, the start of the year has been slightly quieter than possibly we'd like it, and we played Winter's End a couple of weeks ago. And so for us, really, a lot of it is just seeing old friends and, you know, and lots of Bad Touch t-shirts, which is nice, isn't it? It's always good.
Yeah, you always see that everywhere. Everything you've got to go to is Bad Touch t-shirts.
That's quite...
I don't know how you give them away, but it's amazing.
It's quite sweet. I'll tell you,
t-shirt cannons.
I've seen that once, and that was really cool.
I'll tell you a funny story. Like, I was working in a pub that I pour pints in. And this lady came up and had my hair tied up and I was all over my uniform and she had a Bad Touch t-shirt on and I swear down she didn't recognise me whatsoever, and I was just like, I didn't say anything because I was just like...
Were you kind of staring?
No, I was just I was really...
You clocked it, it's subtle.
You know, I didn't want to do the singer thing of going, do you know who I am?
We should just stood next to a t-shirt like that.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. It was one of the ones that actually had our faces on as well.
Oh, that's great. I mean,
it's a present you didn't want.
So after tonight, after you played obviously this, what have you guys got coming up in the next few weeks? Obviously you've got tours and stuff coming up later in the year.
Yeah,
what's next?
Bed tonight is generally the idea.
At some AM time.
Yeah, because the clocks go forward. Yeah, we've got, like I say, we've got the Choir Boys FM Vega tour this week, which is kind of as far where that's why
and then we're doing...
And then you hand it over.
That's our hand over to my boys.
We're doing Leo's with Gorilla Riot and Collateral. I believe that's at the end of April.
And that's before you go off to France. That's
the date eludes me, but we then head over to
France. It eludes me as well. Bailey, could you remember the date? It doesn't elude me. I never knew it in the first place.
But what you've done is an amazing slope and shoulders routine.
Yeah.
And it worked. Because everybody now will just have to go to your website or Facebook and check it out.
And you know what? If you haven't already liked it, maybe give it a little little thumbs up. That'd be nice.
Yeah, let's get the numbers up.
Yeah, that's it.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, website. So, latest album, Shake a Leg, came out last year. Amazing album. One of my joint favourite albums of last year. It's just fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a noticeable growth from the first album, which is great. But there's a noticeable growth over the sort of second and third albums, and it's just peaked at that. It's just such a great album, well written, musically it's fantastic.
That's the desperation.
Single was okay. But no, I mean, if you've got plans for obviously the next album, you're still going to tour this latest one?
We're currently writing because, as we've made no secret, Shake a Leg was written quite as we went, wasn't it? You know, we spent quite a long time in the studio writing as we went, and although very kind words you just said, came out fine.
You paid me enough to say it.
Exactly. Checks in the post. We kind of wanted to go in a bit more prepared with this album, so we're kind of we're writing up. We've got sort of
it adds pressure when you're obviously because you've got a limited amount of time in the studio and money. So when you're writing it in the studio, and that was the first. Andy was very kind enough to produce it for us as well. So we'd come in with ideas, and he would want to swap things and.
Well, you guys were so busy during that making of that album though, weren't you? You were just touring constantly for sort of previous 12-18 months.
Well, that's kind of what happened, is that we were touring so much that kind of the writing fell by the wayside. We wrote a few of the songs whilst we were on one of the tours, I can't remember.
Yeah, we booked a couple of Skid Row, wasn't it?
Yeah, Skid Row, We booked a couple of rooms out that we essentially put amps in.
We had to get in and sit down and do it.
Yeah. Literally, that was literally it. That was on our days off on the tour. So where we wanted to just not be with each other.
Well, to be honest, however it came about, it's a phenomenal work of art.
I'm glad you like it anyway.
Yeah, you know me. I'm not going to bullshit. If I didn't like it, I'd say.
No, we're all mates, so
and it is
generally
really
the reception's been really good.
Everybody I've spoken to is think it's fantastic. I mean, I've seen, like I said, the T-shirts, the gold vinyls done really, really well. Hopefully, you've sold, your fair share of that and stuff, because it's just great. So I'm looking forward to the next one already. I know it's not going to be soon, because you still got to tour this album.
Exactly. We're still obviously. The thing is, people are so fickle. They say they love your album, and then all they want is another one straight away.
That's because it's so good. So you can't get out of that one.
Yeah.
No, seriously, it's been great, and so looking forward to seeing you guys later in this year. I'm sure we'll definitely catch up a few more times. We normally do somewhere down the line. But I mean, you've supported some amazing bands as well. Like you say, you're just doing FM and Choir Boys and Vega. Is that something you enjoy as well? Sort of playing, even though you get a really short set compared to.
It's different things for different reasons. You know what I mean? Like, again, I'm talking over the top of these two guys, which I'm sorry, guys. But
carry on.
But like, headline sets are great. They're lovely because you get to just do what you want to do and do you as good as you can for almost as long as you want. Yeah. But I quite like the pressure of having to combobulate
into
bad
6 songs
into like 30 minutes and like it be like cream of the crop, intense, and you've got more pressure to make people remember you. You know.
It's like with photography, when you get just 3 songs in the pit, you know you've got to hit your mark straight away.
Exactly.
Because otherwise you're not going to capture it. And you need people to sort of be hooked from the first, and so you grab.
You've got to take out, whereas headline talk would be slightly more self-indulgent and a bit more kind of
lots of jamming and
a bit more. It takes all of what you've got to do. What the audience wants as well.
Listen, guys, I'm really looking forward to your headline set tonight. Thanks for spending the time to talk to us here.
It's a pleasure.
Crazy Cowboy Festival 3 has been blinding so far, and you guys are just going to finish it off.
Yeah, no, cheers to Stefano for having us.
So yeah, thanks for talking to us, and enjoy the rest of the year. Every date you can not think of, we're going to
all those dates in the year we're going to be playing somewhere.
And check them out on the social media pages. They're all on there
everywhere.
That's good. Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
We're here now, so we are.
Crazy Cowboy Festival 3, the end. Yes! I'm here with Gorilla Riot. These guys killed it on stage a couple of acts ago. How was it for you boys?
Class. It was 1 act to go, bro.
Oh yes, of course. you were the headliners on the blue stage.
Yeah.
Let's call it that.
Yeah.
No, it was great. I mean, from a crowd point of view, the sound was amazing. The people seemed to be well up for it.
It seemed great, yeah.
So. The vibe's great today. Crazy Cowboy done it again.
Cowboy nailed it.
And apparently you are drinking some interesting liquor at the moment.
That's not a fucking liquor, man. It's fucking.
This is like herbal shit, isn't it?
It's fucking.
So what we got here? What's that?
It's like Onderberg.
This is
dubiously
called Seaman Shot.
We have
this is awful.
Uni come on the table. What was the other one?
Uni. What?
It's like Fernet or Onderberg. Yeah, some deep shit like that.
It's come from the depths.
It says.
My granddad used to say
that's fucking awful.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Check this.
After a meal, this is just digested.
Zwack unicorn herb liqueur.
Is that what it does to you when you drink it? Zwack!
From the inside out. That's what it
says we are going to drink it.
Well, yeah. If Steffi allows.
As you can possibly tell, if this was done earlier in the day, you probably wouldn't have quite got such a nice, relaxed Gorilla Riot.
Oh, we're always relaxed.
Okay,
you wouldn't have got any fucking words out.
Exactly. That's one. Right, so Crazy Cowboy Festival 3 today. You guys, like I say, rocked it earlier. It was brilliant. What have you got coming up after this?
Spain.
Got Spain.
That's it.
Are we going to see
we're not playing any games.
Backstage shenanigans on
Let's
video?
go for a lad's holiday.
Yeah.
It's on the way last week 2 weeks.
Road trip.
Yeah, no.
All-inclusive holiday, just take a break from music. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea.
Deggy, you take it. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Like, what is it? Like 17 gigs in 15 days. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's like pretty intense.
Cool.
So like we've got to drive to near enough Gibraltar. So we've got like 2 days to get there. That's Deggy's fault that we had to do. Neither of us have drove abroad because I get a phone call off Alec and he's just like, "Hey Dex, fancy doing a tour in Spain?" And I'm like, "Fucking hell, mate, you threw that one on me, haven't you?" "Yeah, I need to know in 5 minutes." We didn't have a drummer at this point. No, so I ring Guardian and it's just like, right, Cowboys just put this on the table. It's like, "Yeah, we haven't got a drummer." He needs to know in 5 minutes.
We'll sort it.
I don't know what.
So then he's like, all right, sick. It's like, can you get hold of Charlie and Liam? No. Right, we'll vouch on them.
You did, yeah.
I rang it both. All right, sick.
We got wrong. I'm not like you, mate. I was like, you just wait. I'll call the boys and see. And they both answered and said, "Should we do it?" And they both said, "Yeah."
Oh, sick. No, I just thought it was just, oh no, we didn't get hold of them.
No, that would be. It doesn't matter. He does a lot of stuff without us when he's, I'll be fine. No, I actually called the motherfucker.
Good. So yeah, we got the okay and now we're doing it.
So Spain obviously is going to be mental. 2-3 weeks of enjoying yourselves in the sun, but playing to kick-ass crowds hopefully.
Yeah.
What happens after that when you get back over here? What about festivals summer-wise?
Split up.
You heard it. That's an exclusive.
With everyone.
Exclusive.
Shortly after I get murdered.
Yeah, we get back. We're home in Manchester for a day, and then we play the Patriot in Crumlin, and then drive up to play Rebellion with the Dogs d'Amour, so that'll be good. And the week after that, we play the Handy Rock Bike Fest in France. Handy. So there's rock and there's bikes, but it's ready.
Oh, is this the one where you guys are playing with Bad Touch the night before?
So that's
Collateral.
Bad Touch headlining.
Leo's Gravesend?
With Collateral is the day before, that's on the way down. Looking forward to playing with Bad Touch, always.
Is that the one that we made before? Bad Touch.
Yeah, and then when we go to France, Bad Touch is we're supporting Bad Touch, and it'll be, they've done it a few times, and I think they've said it's fucking sweet.
I think the last time they did it, he went up about 2:30 in the morning or something stupid like that, some really ridiculous time.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But, well, probably, but fuck it, you know.
I guess that's just...
It happens.
Yeah, that's just
alright, man. As long as it's not 10 AM.
There's not 2 10s in the day, though, is there? No, just one. So, then you're back here.
Well, yeah.
Touring this year at all? Are you supporting touring?
We're not allowed to.
No, we've got a massive tour.
Yeah, we can announce.
Yeah, we go out on the road in July with Massive, and we are playing here again.
When is this going out?
Yesterday.
No, but seriously.
Oh, next week sometime.
So,
if it's after, yeah, right, okay. So if this is going out after mid next week, we're going out on the Planet Rock Road Stars tour with Hannah Whitland and the Stepping Stones.
Tomorrow it's going out. No, I'm joking.
I will belt you. So no, that's happening in October. So that'll be really cool. That's back by Gig Castle with Planet Rock.
With Liam. With Liam? Yeah, I hope it is with Liam.
Stepping Stones, what are they called? Eh? The one in the Stepping Stones.
Hannah Whitland and the
Stepping Stones. So you already said it?
Yeah. I remember our gigs.
Sorry.
We knew that.
I'm going to stop saying things.
To be honest, I knew that one as well. So.
Yeah, so that's, I had a feeling you did. So that's like coming up, and then we've got Hard Rock El Crows again, so that'll be cool.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are just going from strength to strength. Like you say, you've got permanent drummer again.
It's not fucking official yet.
Well, I don't know yet because we got this time. I might think they're all cunts. So.
It depends when he discovers that. If he's still willing to stay around.
I'm just thinking that's a perfect fit there straight away. It depends.
He's been fucking amazing so far.
It's looking good.
How you get on in Spain is probably a big taster. Who, like you say, you'll break up and split up when you come back.
But it won't be because of this guy.
So you'll be permanent in Spain at least. That'd be a good.
Yeah, man.
Nah, that's awesome. Look, guys, it's great seeing you again today. Great set tonight. Have a great time.
This has all been unusable, hasn't it?
No.
I'm sorry.
About 10 seconds of this, I'm just in your
You know me, I will not edit 1 second of this shit. 1 second, nothing. It's all going to go full slow. But no, it's been great catching up with you guys again. Always is. I know I'll be seeing you again soon.
It's always a pleasure to see you, man.
Because I know you're playing down here again quite soon as well. I know June you're supposed to be playing.
Oh yeah, no, we've got that 1st of June.
Yeah, so that'd be good. That's a great venue, great lighting, great sound.
Yeah, that's coming up. I had a chat with Verd before. He seems a really cool guy. So.
Well, no, Verd and Jackie is Mrs. Lovely. She come and watched you in, I think, Arlington in Newbury.
Oh, well, we were down. Yeah, sweet man.
I can't get rid of the taste.
Yeah.
well serious interviewer.
On that note, you guys enjoy your unicum and your semen stains or whatever it is you had. Semen
David Seaman stains.
See you guys later.
Well, we'll see you soon, guys. Thank you.
Wait. Two Finger Media. Fucking watch it.